Hey folks, this is Colin Chisholm here for another episode of your favorite thing, Streaming Wars. Hi. That was kind of a weird intro, but hey, I bring the weirdness sometimes. Thanks so much for joining me. Today I wanted to talk about a show I have been watching on Disney Plus, little known streaming platform for all your Star Wars, Marvel, and other Disney related product needs. Here, quick backstory. She-Hulk came out. Everyone was going crazy about She-Hulk. I was like, oh man, I kind of want to see that. But then I have this little thing in my brain where I know that, I haven't watched the shows before that. I really should do those first, huh? Because I have this weird sort of like collector thing in my head where like I need to finish the box set before I can do. It's done. I'm done. So anyway, that's all just a big spiel before I tell you that I watched Hawkeye, which came out last year. But because I've missed so many Marvel shows before She-Hulk came out, I wanted to catch up on those. And because I'm watching them, I wanted to talk about them and to write about them. So that's what I'm doing. So sue me. So today I'm going to be talking about Hawkeye. This is a mini-series, again, on Disney Plus. It's with Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye, the titular Hawkeye. And it's sort of just about what he's doing after, Avengers Endgame. And we see him in New York City. He's with his family. They're having a little holiday moment. And they go see this Broadway show, and it's about all the Avengers stuff, and it's really cheesy and annoying. And he's just like, you know what, I'm out of here. And that's cool. And then what happens is he sees sort of a ghost from his past. He sees someone running around in his old Ronin costume, which during the Snap era, it's very Marvel and complicated. So it's definitely a thing where you're going to need to have seen the 20 plus movies beforehand. Anyways, so he's running around. He sees this thing and he tries to figure out what's going on. And it turns out that the person wearing that is actually this woman named Kate Bishop, played by Hailee Steinfeld. And she's a big fan of his. She became a big archer because of him and blah, blah, blah. And they grow a nice little bond. And then they have to kind of get into this conspiracy thing about an auction. And then there's these gangs that all wear tracksuits. And it's all very dumb and confusing. Like story-wise. Couldn't tell you what really happened. Nope, no idea. Other than the fact that Black Widow's sister, played by Florence Pugh, comes in there and shows up and does her fake Russian accent, and that's fun. Look, the story didn't really matter to me. It was just cool to see these characters run around and shoot arrows and be goofs. Because it's a very goofy movie. Or, not movie, it's a show. It's not a movie, Colin. Why would you think Marvel is only movies? So that's fine. It's funny. It's like a solid, I never number things, but it's like a solid 7 of a show. It's certainly better than some of the Marvel shows, but not to the same heights as like WandaVision or Loki. But a perfectly fun. And you know what? It's set during Christmas. So there's this sort of through line about like, I got to get home for Christmas in time or else my family's going to be real mad at me. And there's like, all the various accoutrements that come with being set during the holidays. And pretty lights, the music, all that stuff. So it has heartwarming aspects as well. And also seeing Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye completely ham it up with a bunch of LARPers was mwah. Again, I have no idea why he was doing it. The story didn't really matter, but it was fun. So perfectly fun, one of those. Next time I talk about Marvel, it's going to be about Moon Knight with the handsome guy from the Star Wars movies. Podam, you know who I mean. Anyway, so I'll be talking about that next time I chat Marvel while I get up to She-Hulk and eventually Black Panther and on and on and on it goes. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks so much for tuning in, folks. Glad to have you here. If you have any thoughts or comments, questions, etc., send me an email. Electronic mail. I'm at colin.chisholm@herald.ca. Happy to chat anytime. Until next time, though, so on. Bye-bye.